This workout is really focused on hips and core strength and stability. So we're gonna start in this half kneel position because we're gonna practice one tiny transition of a Turkish Getup. So in this position, our back leg, our kneeling leg, is going to pivot inward. So now we have a lot more access of our hip hinge as our hand can come down to form a triangle. So from here, we're gonna practice moving this back leg out in front of us and then transitioning it back and coming on up. So this hand in a Turkish Getup would be overhead holding a weight, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, whatever, and it's always gonna stay glued to the ceiling, and we're always gonna watch it because we wanna know where our weights are when they're over our head. So just practicing where your limbs are and body is in space, nice and under control. So it's like we're breaking down all these little minute parts of our Turkish Getup, which in parenthood, this movement serves us so well as we have to pick things up from the ground, pick kids up, pick baby up. It is very, very transitional into parenthood life. So from there, we're gonna bring both knees down, hands to the ground, and we are gonna work on our crawling. So when we crawl, I want you to push your heart away from the ground, press into your toes, and we're crawling opposite limbs, opposite hand and foot, all around in all directions. Sometimes you just wanna go forwards, sometimes you just wanna go backwards, and that's okay. But the more variety you can add, the more fun it is, and the more your brain enjoys it. So the key here is to keep pressing your shoulders away, but also knees stay hovering. Don't lift your booty into the air. Nice and slowly come down. We're gonna come on up into a very wide stance. I'll go to the side. These are called YTU Prasarita Lunges. Bend our knees so that our spine can be in a neutral position, and we're shifting side to side. So this feels really good as we roll through the hips. Adductors are lengthening and working. They don't get a lot of love, and we're breathing. So now we can make this more spicy. Now I want you to think about dragging your hips across with just your inner thigh, just those adductors. So I'm gonna think about pulling my foot towards my body. That's the job of our adductor. So I'm pulling with just that inner thigh to move my hips across. Pull and pull and pull. Now we can switch. Bent leg, I'm gonna use this big, awesome glute and push myself away. Big glute, push, push. And now we change where we're focusing, who is doing the work. So now we can start to play. I'm gonna pull with my adductor, push with that glute, push, pull, and everything in between to just flow in back and forth, keeping hips low.